Like, I look at these artists, I ain't gonna say no names, but I look at them and I'm just like, bruh, you're not happy. I can tell. When I speak to you, when I see your interviews, I can tell I know that you're not happy. And I know that in order to get to this level, you gotta sacrifice your relationships with your parents, with your girl, with your friends. Like, things change. I'm gonna get there, but I'm not willing to get there without this level of happiness and this level of, like, I'm taking a step back from what it took to get me here and saying, yo, let me readjust and reanalyze what's important to me. Is it this shit out in Hollywood, or is it what I got back home? Is it being a better son to my mother? Because who knows how much time we got left. Being a better brother to my brother, being a better boyfriend to my girl, being a better friend to my friends. Like, what's more important? So yes, I want this, but I refuse to have this without this.
And I was like, this nigga's done. Like, he's fucking done. He ain't gonna make it. 2014 Fort Hills Drive, and fucking biggest album ever. Shows what the fuck I know.
My ducks, my swans, welcome to the pond.
My name is Dorian from Group82Music.com. Right here we got J. Cole talking about sacrificing relationships for success. This era, J. Cole was really starting to grow and mature. And it's that age, man, that every man that's watched this video kind of knows. When you about to become 30, something happens to you. Things that you used to get hung up on, you're not so much hung up on anymore. You know your personality really, really well. And this idealistic world that you think you need to exist in is not what you want anymore. You want the reality. You want to be the best version of you in the reality. And this is what Cole was talking about. He got signed when he was 24, I think, 23, 24. So getting signed, coming from a small town, signed to Jay-Z, to Roc Nation, like, he was living in this idealistic world, right? He's on songs with Beyonce. He's a secret character on NBA Jam. Like, his music videos are popping. Like, he's on the radio. He's living this idealistic world. And after Sideline Story came out, it went #1. It was cool, but it didn't get the critical acclaim that he wanted to get. Then he went through Born Center, did that whole thing again, and it was cool. It went #1 again, but he wasn't happy. He had to make the conscious decision, like, you know what? I'm putting my happiness in the hands of other people. And I can't do that anymore if I want to be truly happy. I got to look around all this stuff that I have in my life and appreciate it and realize that I am living my dream, as opposed to me wondering what's on the other side and is the grass greener. This is something I went through too. Around that same age and around this same time, ironically, because me and Cole are the same age, I went through that with basketball. I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy chasing these jobs anymore, because I was putting my happiness in the hands of other people. In my 20s, I moved 17 times for jobs, for basketball, trying to get on. I said, I'm not doing that anymore. I made a pact to myself, like, I'm gonna do what I wanna do. I'm gonna move how I wanna move. I'm gonna live where I wanna live, and I'm gonna be happy no matter what. And people that get in the way of that, I'm gonna tell them about it regardless of what the relationship is. And if they can't accept it, I'm gonna have to remove them from my life. When you tell yourself that and you put it out into the universe, it becomes real. And those relationships get tested. I had to start cutting them off. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to work where I want to work. I'm going to have the business I want to have. I'm going to live where I want to live. I'm going to spend my money on what I want to spend it on. And if you are going to interrupt that, I'm not fucking with you. I understand it takes two for a relationship to be successful. The law of reciprocity is real. But the most important thing is happiness. You're not going to find happiness in marriage. You're not going to find happiness when you buy a car or buy a house. You're not going to find happiness in money. You only find happiness here. That's it. You actually do know what makes you happy, but you have to get past your insecurities, your trauma, your pain, and your vulnerabilities to truly be happy. This is what Cole did. And that's why we've seen a different J. Cole since 2013. The way he talks, the way he moves, everything he's about, it's about making himself happy. This man's trying to make the NBA as a 35-year-old about to be 36 because he knows that still lives in him. I'm rapping at 35, 30. I'm not 35 anymore. Damn, this happened. I'm rapping at age 36. I got millions of streams. I'm making more money than I ever had before because I decided to be happy. Nobody else is going to get in my way. And you got to think the exact same way. If you let other people dictate your emotions, you're going to have this extreme mental stress, and it's going to weigh you down for years, and you're going to wonder what happened as life passes you by. I'm refusing to do that. I'm getting rid of anybody that gets in my way because only Dorian can make Dorian happy. Only you can make you happy. Me charting on iTunes makes me happy. Me being able to show independent artists that we can do this without a label, that makes me happy because this is my happiness. Y'all are contributing to my happiness. I'm out the pod. Y'all stay true.
Group82music.com.